Bits. It's me, Tina Russell. I just had a spray tan dead kitty tail. I am orange and red. Anyway, this is not my weekly update, even though I am a day late with that. I'll do that tomorrow, maybe. This is going to be 10 things I will not miss about being fat. Mom and Me VSG had tagged me in it a while back, and I didn't even know it until Kathy. Hi, Kathy! Told me that she tagged me in it because she likes my videos in the car where I do shout outs to Kathy. Tranquility Road, my girl. Anyway, so here's the deal. I'm gonna have to look at my book every time. Top 10 reasons. I'm gonna have to look at it at least 10 times, Kathy. I'm so sorry. Okay, y'all ready? This is in no particular order, and it's kind of an odd thing because almost all of these things I'm already not missing about being fat. I had my surgery on April 7th, so I think that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On Friday, that'll be 4 months. So I'm already not missing some of this stuff. Look, I'm at a stop sign so I can look. Okay, first thing I won't miss is shopping at Lane Giant, otherwise known to the skinny folks as Lane Bryant. I have always called it Lane Giant because you gotta be a giant to shop there. Not gonna miss it. Already don't miss it. Smallest size there is too big for me. Woohoo! Yay, VSG Surgery. Alright. On my paper I wrote, I'm already loving shopping in normal stores. And then I put as a little side note, a little too much. Most people have, they talk about having transfer addictions. Mine is shopping. Definitely. My hair is ugly today. Anyway, so yeah, that was my first one. Is not, I will not miss shopping at Lane Bryant. Nope. Second one is I am not going to miss my stomach getting in the way when I do my photography sessions. When I do my sessions, I'm a photographer and I have to get down on the ground a lot for poses, and especially if I'm shooting, taking pictures of little kids. Can't get up and down. My stomach was always in the way. Not anymore. It's already not anymore. It's pretty awesome. Number 3 is I'm turning the car, Kathy. I'm not going to miss all of my joints hurting. My knees, my elbows, my shoulders, my hips. My hips do kind of hurt a little bit every once in a while. Achoo! 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 Right now, Kathy has already peed all over herself watching me. Anyway, my joints, yeah. My hip, my right hip hurts a little bit that's just age, I think. I'm not sure, but anyway. So I'm already not missing that. My knees don't hurt anymore. Sorry, I was gonna sneeze again. Yeah, so that's one. I'm not going to miss taking my blood pressure medicine and my meds for depression. I think somebody put a comment on my, I had taken depression meds for 8 years, and it mostly came due to the fact that I lost my stepdad, and it was kind of a crazy time, and I was having to step up and help with a lot of stuff that I normally wouldn't have had to, and family was fighting, and I couldn't quit crying, and anyway, I started taking those, and also my kids were a lot younger and I had high anxiety because of those little dudes fighting all the time. I was crying all the time. So anyway, it helped with anxiety and depression, and I have not had to take I got off of those. Last week was I weaned myself off, and so I'm doing great so far. I'm actually able to cry a little bit now. I used to not be. For 8 years, nothing, even though I knew I probably should have been crying for things. Nope. So it's kind of a good feeling to be able to have a little bit of emotion and a little cry here and there, even if it's a good cry. So anyway, somebody had mentioned that they were on depression meds, and even though they'd lost weight, they weren't going to get off of them because it wasn't weight related. Well, mine was not weight related either. I just think with losing the weight and exercising, the hormones that it produces, or whatever it is, I'm getting out my stress and depression that way. But that's not for everybody. It's a chemical imbalance, and sometimes it just, you have to be on them. And I'm not saying I'm never going to be on them again, and I am not opposed to getting back on them if I need to be. But right now I'm feeling great and I'm happy, and so I'm not on them. So I'm not going to miss that. Next on my list is, I'm not going to miss feeling so self-conscious when I walk into a room. I always thought, when I walked into a room, I was so big and so fat that everybody would be looking at me, everybody would be talking about me. My husband tried to tell me several times, in a nice way, babe, you're not that important. Like, not everybody's talking about you. They all have their own issues, and they're all worried about their own self. So he kind of got me over that a little bit, but now I feel, oh, look, they're staring at me because I got some cute clothes on. See? Makes you feel better, doesn't it? Let's see. I am not going to miss my feet feeling like I'm walking on sharp knives or nails or whatever. Last year I went to, was it last year? Last year or the year before, I went to New Jersey, New York with my friend, and the entire time I felt like crying because we walked a lot and every step I took hurt. My feet have not hurt in months, and it is an amazing feeling. I don't know if maybe I had something wrong, something going on with them and the weight just made it worse, or if it was just the weight, I don't know, I think diabetes and blood pressure sometimes have something to do with the nerves in your feet, and I had high blood pressure and I was borderline diabetic, so maybe that had something to do with it. I'm not sure. Anyway, my feet do not hurt anymore, and it feels great. I can walk like a mad woman. Wish I was in New York right now. Well, maybe not. It's pretty hot. Nah, it's cold. It's cold at night. Here, no way, man. It's gonna be 107 this weekend. Stop it. Okay, I am not gonna miss another. This is number 7. I was looking down, wasn't I, Kathy? Sorry. Number 7, I'm not gonna miss being embarrassed. Feeling like I'm embarrassing my kids in front of their friends because I'm so big and overweight and unhealthy. And I'm sure that they did not have issues with it, but I'm not gonna miss that because I felt like that's how they should feel. I have 3 sons. I don't have a daughter, so it's a little, I think it's a little less that way, but maybe not. I mean, I do feel like the boy, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to miss that. I can keep up with those kids and dance and be silly and have fun like the rest of them. I am not going to miss always being that token fat friend. The group of friends that you have, like my best friends, I do stuff with them all the time. We're going to go to Sonoma this year. And there's 10 of us, and we are in a bunco group. We've been together 15 years, and 7 of them are tiny. three of us have always been big-ish girls, and last year I was the biggest. Not anymore. Not gonna miss it. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Bye, Fatso. Oh, somebody posted something the other day that says, "You are not fat. You have fat. You also have fingernails, but you're not fingernails." I like that. So anyway, I had fat. I was the friend that had the fat. No more. Bye. Bye. Oh, and even the 7 girls that were little, that I called little all the time, I'm even smaller than them now. Not all of them, some of them. A couple of them. Number 9, I'm not going to miss hangovers. Apparently, and don't go trying this and drinking, all you people, but I'm not a big drinker, but I've been been participating in some of these pre-wedding and wedding festivities with my nieces. And so in the past 2 weeks, I've had some drinks, lots of drinks, enough to get really, 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 really tipsy. No hangover the next morning. And I think it's because you don't have to drink as much, so there's not as much on your stomach to make you get sick. So I'm not going to miss hangovers. Definitely not going to start drinking a lot though, but just wanted to make sure to tell you I'm not going to miss hangovers. And last but definitely not least, I'm not going to miss saying no to fun things. Did y'all see that? That's what you get when you're trying to drive, talk, do your business. Anyway, I always used to, you know, my husband would always ask me to go here, go there, and no, I want to have fun. Everybody be staring at me. I don't have anything to wear. No, I'll be too hot. Even now, even though it's hot, I don't mind doing stuff outside right now. So, I'm not going to miss saying no. I am a yes girl now. Almost too much. I need to stay home a little bit more. Anyway, those are my 10 things I'm not going to miss about having fat. Not being fat, but having fat. That's for you, Mom and Me VSG. Talk to y'all probably tomorrow with my weekly update. A couple days late. Sorry about ya. I'm on my way to a session right now, and I got to get moving because I'm already late and they're waiting on me. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.